What is up, guys, and welcome to another vlog. So I want to say I appreciate y'all for supporting me in my last vlog with the Q&A. And I was scrolling through some of the questions and people were still asking me what I did for a living. I did discuss my sources of income, but to give y'all a little more context about my background is I graduated from UH with my bachelor's in information technology. And from there, I worked the corporate world for about like 5 years and kind of like fast forward to 2021, where it's kind of like post-COVID, TikTok was kind of blowing up. I went ahead and I downloaded the app and I saw that people were doing day in life vlogs. And for me, I used to make day in life vlogs back in the day. I was really inspired by Casey Neistat. So I saw that with TikTok, it was a little bit more easier to create these videos with my phone and on the fly. And I went ahead and I did that and it started just picking up traction. And it kind of grew very unexpectedly. I didn't think that it would kind of get to where it's at, but very grateful for that. Fast forward to like October of 2022, I went ahead and I just went full-time with it and never looked back since. So I love it. But essentially what I do is the content side, make videos with brands, but I also have my own businesses as well. And as y'all know, like I said in the previous video, I am working on my own personal brand. Set to be launching in the next few months. So it's my own personal clothing line. Very excited to share that with y'all. But essentially, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get our haircut, hit the gym, so I'll take y'all along.
Alright guys, so Danny typically gets a bald low drop fade. So I usually start the balding around here. And then I kind of just bring it down under this little bone that he has right here. I typically try to just do like a light fade to keep that darkness on the back of his head.
We're back home now from our haircut. We're gonna get a quick pre-workout meal. This is chicken tenderloins with some rice. I'm gonna do 6 ounces here with 100 grams of rice. Should be a little light meal. I like to do about 30 to 45 minutes before we work out, especially because we have legs today. Alright guys, I'll let you know that I have a pro tip with calves. So for my foot placement, I have it straight, outward, and inward, hit all 3 sides. And I'll show you what that looks like my feet placement. So 4 sets of 10 straight, 4 sets of 10 wide, and 4 sets of 10 with it inward, and that's going to be 4 rounds for 120 reps. We're here for our post-workout meal at Flower Child. This is their forbidden rice bowl with chicken and steak. The steak is medium rare. It has some bok choy, broccoli, other veggies, and rice at the bottom. Finished with the post-workout meal in there and definitely hit the spot. But before we bounce, I kind of want to touch on a topic that I had a conversation with my buddy the other day. Essentially, we're talking about jobs and occupations. He works 9 to 5. I used to be at a 9 to 5, and we're kind of discussing the pros and cons of what I do now. Essentially, everyone thinks that being a content creator has all pros and no cons, and it's a dream job, right? While I am very grateful for the position I'm in and for what I'm able to do, it does have its cons. You don't have a employer 401k match, right? And you don't also have paid time off for vacation. So essentially, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And I do find myself working more now than I did with my 9 to 5. I'm not complaining by any means, but on the flip side of that is that you have the flexibility to design your own schedule. Pack up my bags and travel across the world tomorrow if I wanted to, for example. So I do value that a lot, and also with this job, you have to be very good with your time management. There's not necessarily you're a manager or supervisor looking over your shoulder. So if you're not holding yourself accountable and doing the work, then no one else is going to do that for you. Another thing with the job is that I do find myself a little bit more self-conscious starting off. I am my brand's image, so it caused me to take my diet, my training, and all of the aesthetics to a higher degree. And that's like a little silly thing, I know, but that's something that I have struggled with along with the job. So just letting y'all know, hopefully that makes sense. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and pick up some groceries over here at the grocery store, and I'm taking you along with me. As always, we're gonna start with some blueberries. Check the bottom, look straight. Can never have too much cold brew. Pick up some eggs. Want to make sure that they're all intact. So I always forget the bananas, so we're gonna go back and grab some bananas, but also at the same time, I do want to show y'all like larger grocery haul due to the fact that I always shop pretty frequently, so I don't always need to like do a big haul all at once. I just grab like tiny items here and there. I'll put y'all on a new ice cream that I found. This is pretty banging.
Remember to scan your phone code.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the vlog here. Thank you for tuning in and for making it this far in the video. I'm gonna make some dinner right behind me, but also catch up some shows on Netflix as well. I've been off the show game for the past few days, but I'm hop back on it with season 2 of Physical 100, but also a new show called 3 Body Problem. It's like a sci-fi thriller, and if y'all watch that, let me know how you like it down below. But with that being said, let me know if you have any suggestions for the next video, and as always, I'm super grateful for y'all's support. Until the next vlog. Peace.